How are you all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, ATT starting off with the sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hang on, let me pull this chair out. Wow, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. But let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all just a little something. When I looked around and I saw that it was 3 years, and I realized and recognized that it had been 3 years. So it's been 3 years since I started the business in October of 2020, October, November of 2020. But today marks the 3rd anniversary of when I left corporate America. When I left. And when I tell you a lot of, I'm not gonna listen. I don't know if you all have ever tried anything amazing. We're gonna start already. Clearly, we're gonna start already. When I tell you that what is amazing to me is not only that how people, hey Jace, thank you for the congratulations. Hello, Flower Power. Hello. Oh, we done started. Let me, I'm already struggle streaming. When I tell you this is the thing. You can't, I'm gonna give you the first bit of whatever wisdom. You cannot tell everybody. You cannot tell everybody what your dream is. Let me make sure these people know that we are live and that we are here and that we are not playing. And I've been up since early this morning, child. When I tell you I've been up, baby, I've been UP up, okay? I've been up and stuck since early this morning. Cancel, save. Hopefully that'll work now. Let me post here. Let me create the post. Live now. Come on over here. Live now. Right? Like, this is crazy. Come on. Y'all got to come on in the room. Y'all got to come on in the room. Insert that right here. And we're going to post that right here. Let me, I'm just going to post just a couple more spots. I'm going to share this on the Twitters and the tweets of it all. We're going to share it on the X of it all. Okay, it's shared on X. And where else it's got to go? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's going to be about it. Okay, listen. Hey, Juice, how you doing, darling? Hey. How you doing, Juice? How you doing? So let me give y'all the first little bit of, thank you, Betsy, thank you. Let me give y'all the first little bit of wisdom. Sometimes you can't tell everybody what it is you intend to do. Sometimes you can't share your dream with everybody. Because sometimes some people, hey, Christina, thank you, baby. Sometimes some people are going to speak death over your life before it even comes to life. They're going to speak death over what you are birthing before it even comes to fruition. They might not understand, they might not agree, they might not get it. And that's okay. One of the first things I have to say that I've learned after 3 years of being an entrepreneur is this: you must surround yourself with people that are not just like-minded, but try to surround yourself with people that are elevated, okay, in some area of what you're trying to do. So if you're a YouTuber, try to get to know people, or content creator, try to get to know people that are very good at creating content. Right? In my case, when I decided to go from being an individual coach to being a coach of coaches, a mentor of mentors, a teacher of teachers, a business, spiritual business coach that also still coaches, I still coach, that also still does all the other stuff. I still do healing, I still do all of that. But when I moved into that space, that meant that some of the people I was hanging out hello with, I was hanging out with, I couldn't hang out with them no more. And it wasn't even the fact that it was in person, even virtually. Sometimes you have to move yourself into a different energy to achieve what it is you're wanting to achieve. And at each level, I will say that I knew to move to a different coach and energy at each level, right? So that's one thing. Like you had to surround yourself with like-minded people and people that are moving in the same direction. There are some people that I was very close to. There are some people that I was very, very close to over the years of being on YouTube, even that over the years, I'm no longer close to them. Some people, it was like a legitimate falling out. Other people, the energy just stopped meshing. And that's okay too. It's all right. There's some people on YouTube, I just don't. But I had to find other entrepreneurs, and then we needed to come together. I needed to find people that could coach me and mentor me. So I would also say never stop learning, because when you stop learning, you stop growing. So never stop learning. Never stop learning. Okay? That's another thing. Thank you so much, Flower Power. Hey, Toshi, we'll see you tomorrow. Yes, Flower Power. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. Now, let me tell you another thing. Another reason why I'm so happy and so excited. You are also, when you are, especially when you're doing business, especially when you want to be an entrepreneur, and whatever type of entrepreneur it is, be adaptable. Be adaptable, because you're going to have to adapt to the ebb and the flow. You're going to have to get used to some, you're going to have to get used to things are always changing. The only constant is truly change. So you're going to need to get good with change. You know what I'm saying? You need to get good with change. You need to get good with the fact that how you created the business or the vision for what you thought you were going to do, last month, last year, a year ago, 2 years ago, that's probably not going to be the same thing that you're going to feel now or 6 months from now. You doing it the same way you did it now or 6 months ago, you might have to change how you do it now. You need to adapt, especially in this time of AI. You need to adapt on how you're doing things, how you view things, right? You have to be willing to be open. But the one thing you never, ever should do, never, never, ever, ever give up your integrity. I haven't talked this much all day. Never give up your integrity. Always do things in a way that is full of integrity, that is authentic to you, that feeds your soul. Always do everything not for the bottom line of greed, but also be in servitude first. You must be in servitude first because the abundance follows. Always, bottom line, let people know what they can expect and what your expectations are of them. Because if they cannot if they cannot coincide, if they cannot coalesce, if they are not concurrent, if they are not right in agreement and in alignment, if your expectations of me and my expectations of you are not in alignment, then it's not going to work. Especially those of us who are in this coaching space, especially those of us who are coaches of coaches, there needs to be an up leveling of our integrity. There needs to be an up leveling for some people of how we deliver. So if your expectation of me is to deliver information to you so that you can have an increase and in your life, that you can prosper in your purpose, then I better be able to deliver on that. And if I cannot deliver on that, I need to be in a different business. That's just the way it is. And I'm not trying to down talk anybody else right now per se. But what I am doing is being real about some things that too often in this business we're not real about. Even in the healer business, we're not real about. Because why? Because we kind of go into this space of, well, we shouldn't talk about that person because that's not quite right. Bless them and, whatever if somebody's fake and phony and false, I'm gonna tell you they fake and phony and false. I've had it with that mess. Now I'm gonna listen to you first, because I'm not just gonna put my mouth on somebody like that. But if I see over and over and over and over and over again, I'm hearing people come to me with the same story over and over and over and over and over again, then at some point where there's smoke, there's fire. I have to believe it. It is the same way with content creators and such. Some of y'all might want to go on and make content creation your full-time job. God bless you. I think that's wonderful. This is the other thing I'm gonna tell you though. You got to watch your alliances. You got to watch who you're talking to. We got to watch what you're talking about. You got to be sure that you're choosing a niche or a theme for your channel. That could be YouTube, that could be TikTok, that could be Instagram with the reels, that could be Rumble, that could be LinkedIn. I don't care where you are showing your face. If you are making content that you want people to follow you and then you want to get paid to do so, and right now, or it could be locals or it could be Patreon, where people are going to pay you for that, then what I'm going to need you to do is choose a lane, but choose it wisely. Because some lanes don't pay very well. Some lanes don't pay very well. Some lanes pay great. Your lane will work for you, and you just got to be honest about what your lane is going to be. And then I want you to be honest with yourself that it's going to take, no matter what you do, none of this is instantaneous. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take dedication. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's going to take dedication. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take, you're going to need to do some things sometimes that you don't want to do because they got to be done. It's going to take you staying up some late nights, especially if you're still working a full-time job. It's going to take you some late nights, and you're going to have to give up some weekends. Your significant other might have to understand, baby, I'm building something over here. So I gotta, I'm building something, baby, but we're going to be, when it's done, right? So that means you got to make YouTube videos. I mean, if you really dedicated, make YouTube videos every day so your channel can take off. when you're really dedicated about it, you're going to put some effort into your business every day. Even if it's 10 minutes, even if it's 15 minutes, you're going to put some effort into that every day so that the side hustle can then be the thing that you give permission to provide for your person. Give permission to your purpose to provide for your person. I've been saying that for 3 years. And for 3 years, I have given permission to my purpose to provide for my person. I love you too, sweetie. I'm going to announce something at the end of this live today. And those of you that want to be affiliates, this is a great way for you to be affiliates. Those of you that want to, there's going to be more to this, but I'm going to announce my Lightworker Business Accelerator 3.0. So this is the thing. 3 years ago, I had a dream, I had a vision that I would be able to help people not only learn about themselves, do their own work, learn how to operate as an energetic healer, teacher, coach, mentor, psychic, empath, reader, whatever. And in fact, this wonderful woman right here was one of my firstborn children. I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. This woman here was one of my firstborn children in the program 3 years ago in late October, early November. I just had an 8-week thought. And then it turned into Limitless Lightworker certification and something I call Lightworker Business Accelerator. And Lightworker Business Accelerator, LBA, has been the staple, the cornerstone, one of the pillars of everything that I've done, because I consistently wanted consistency, consistent manifestation in you all's lives. Now, I would be a liar if I were to tell you that I did not at some point, at many points, say, oh my God, I'm going to have to go get a job. Like, there have been times that my energy has gone that low that I was like, well, I got to go get a job. I'd be lying. This entrepreneur life is not necessarily the easiest thing ever, because you're still human. So you're going to have ups and downs. The key is to try to make sure those ups and downs don't swing so far this way or so far that way. And I think after 3 years, it feels like it's that way. That now my ebbs and flows, my highs and lows are not so high and not so low. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, every month, my bills get taken care of. I'm able to take care of my people, my team, and I have access. But that's because I stay consistent. I have a focus, right? I'm here to serve, and I operate in integrity. Now, some people listening to this may feel that I don't. They may feel that I have been less than integral with them. To that I said, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And I'm not perfect. But operating with integrity means you're not doing anything maliciously. Like, I don't maliciously set out to hurt anyone. So this is another thing y'all got to know. Along this way, you're going to meet people, you're going to be friends with people, you're going to be all this with, right? And I can guarantee you on the road, some of the very people that you work with intensively are going to hurt you. There's some people that you've known all your life. I don't have that, but I know others that did. They're going to do you dirty. Some people that you've grown with from like your humble beginnings, and it's years later, I think there's a little jealousy that comes up in them. which you can't help. You got to still be your fabulous self. I think there's a little jealousy. I think there's a little, "Well, I don't understand why she get all the, I don't understand why he's doing so well." You know what I'm saying? And then because of that, then they seek to do you. I love you too, sweetie. And then there's going to be some people that because of other reasons they need to leave, and that they're very, health or whatever, but that they're very dear to you and you love them beyond, you love them like family. And that hurts too. Not the same kind of grief, but it hurts. But you want the best for them. So that's why when I tell you all sometimes that this life, this spiritual life, especially the life of an empath, the life of an entrepreneur, the life of a coach, the life of a content creator can be lonely. It can be lonely. It is, you are a loner because this is your business, especially if you're a solopreneur, meaning you don't have a team. It can be lonely, you know? But then when you're open, you've then, source, creator, God, the universe brings you people that lift you up and that put a smile on your face no matter what. It's never easy when you have to change like the friend group or the tribe shifts. It's never easy when people who are close to you that like have all your passwords and know that you broke up with your man like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like they know you. They know the struggles that you've been through, you know, as far as keeping your granddaughter safe and with your kids and all these things. Yeah. They know these things and then they turn around and say very vile things to you. Or they say, "Well, I guess you're just like the other coaches and you just want to do that." No, I'm not. But you got to do your work, right? That's where this expectation. I haven't always got that right either. Expectations on both sides must align. So I'm gonna be dropping stuff all this through this, right? So if I have any healers or service providers, if you will, any coaches, expectations always have to align. Be sure that your client knows exactly what to expect from you and what is expected of them. And never be so desperate that you feel like you got to take this client. Because I'm going to tell you, the clients I took that were kind of out of a little bit of desperation in that moment, always, I'm telling you, the biggest headaches known to man. The biggest headaches known to man. They were thorns in my mother trucking side. I tell you. Hey Jen, how you doing, sweetie? Kristen Moonrise. Well, I'm glad I can tell you, honey. I'm telling you, 3 years in from leaving corporate America, you're retiring in August. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. You okay, guys? You know what? I just wanted to kind of get on with y'all. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. It's a link for y'all to join if you all want to come with the conversation. But what I also I want to show y'all something. So remember I told you guys, so the LBA has gone through a lot of iterations in 3 years even, because remember I said you have to be flexible. So my calling is to help people create businesses. I also help heal and restore and do the shadow work and all of that stuff. And I've been known to do a banishing spell here and there. That's not the point. We don't want to talk about that. But what I will say is this, is that the biggest part of what I'm supposed to be here to do is to help you, if you wish to create something, right? Step outside your comfort zone and create something. Bring this vision of your purpose from up here down into the ethers, right? To manifest it and make it whole. That's a huge part of my purpose. Now, when I'm here on YouTube, I do a lot of other things too. We talk about astrology, we talk about this, I post some cards, we do all kinds of crazy fun stuff, right? So that's all fine, well, and good. But what am I going to do here? Hold on one second. Let me go to the word. I'm going to drop this in the link this link in the chat. So, but what we've done in the past, those programs have only been offered in what they call a high ticket format, right? So anywhere from like 4,000 all the way up to $10,000. There was a lot that went into it, but what I've done is I have gone on and I have created something I think is pretty daggone amazing. And that is, let me make sure that I'm showing correctly. Perfect. That is, I've taken all of Lightworker Business Accelerator and I've chopped it up into different sections. So the first thing, for $97 a month, every month, I'll be reteaching Innovative Impact Accelerator. That's where we're going to build your foundation, your mindset, all of that, right? Your niche, your offer, all of that. All that gets built here, okay? And your program. $97 a month, once a week, one week out of the month, I'll be teaching this. We'll be asking, you can ask questions. You can come every month. You're going to have a Slack channel just for you guys, or I should say a membership area just for you guys. We're going to provide you with all kinds of checklists and things and resources so you can create your program and other little things, bits and bobs that you could be able to utilize in order, right, to be able to create a program. 97 bucks a month. There's your business right there. Right? And you get these group calls with me and these kind of mini masterminds. However, for $222 a month, you're going to get the Client Accelerator, where we teach you all about the social media and all of that, right? We teach you how to have transformational events, like the virtual events, like the masterclass I'm going to show you guys in a minute, that you guys can still sign up for. It's this Thursday and Friday. I didn't have it Saturday because, child, y'all was trying to watch Super Bowl. Anyway, so we're going to talk about client communications and branding and all that kind of great stuff so that you can attract the clients. And you get this too. So now you get to come and hang out with me 2 weeks out of every month where we're teaching both, right? Then, or for 369, we're going to add the sales onto it, how to create funnels, all that kind of stuff. You get that plus the client attraction accelerator plus the innovative impact accelerator. And then if you want the works, Lightworker Mastery Accelerator for $444 a month. You get all three. Basically, you get to come hang out with me once or twice a week, every week of the month. There's additional discounts on other things you're going to get with that. That's the whole kit and caboodle. I'm going to teach you tech. I'm going to teach you all that. So that's the new thing that we're doing. I'm going to pin that comment in up at the top. Now that officially launches. This is the launch. It starts next week with the it starts next week with the Innovative Impact Accelerator. Okay, 97 bucks a month. But you can head over to that link that I just put in the chat and I pinned it to the top. And you could choose you can choose any level of these. It's a monthly membership. When you stop your membership, then yeah, that's it. That's it. Hey, Simone. Here, let me put the I'm gonna drop the link if you guys have any questions on that. And then I'm also still going to be having this weekend. We are still going to be doing the oh my god, did I change that? Child, you know what? I don't be remembering to do stuff. I did. We are going to be doing the soulful specialization. So we're going to get you some clarity on your niche. That's a free masterclass. Okay. That's a free masterclass. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday and Friday from 3 to 4:30 Eastern time, both days. All right. I dropped the link. Do y'all want to come up here and chitty chat with me? Empress. I just announced my memberships. I wasn't going to be on here long at all tonight, guys. I wanted to come and encourage you. I don't know how many of you all are right now. How many of you all are in business right now, or you're a reader, you're a healer, you're a teacher. Now, those that I was just talking about, these group memberships, they do not have any one-on-one with me. However, if you want one-on-one with me, like a different program where you get the one-on-one calls with me, you can book a link, you can book a call. You'll be able to get all this training, but we'll work a little more intensively together. There's a 15-minute call link or 20-minute call link, 15-minute down in the description box. So just go down there and book that, and then we can have that conversation as well. But this is really, I'm so, and honestly, guys, if you're not sure what level to get in on, come on, go on and we'll talk as well, or come to the masterclass. I only have 100 spots open for that masterclass, and I just started advertising it. So I have a feeling we're going to actually, if not completely fill up, we're going to fill up. So we're going to get real close. So I want you all to get in on that. I want you to send it to your friends, your neighbors, whoever really, whoever wants to be in there. But from $97 a month on up to $444 a month, you can't beat this. You cannot beat what we're doing for you. You have an astro business, awesome, and your life coach is yet less than a year in. Kristen, I'm gonna put the link back in there. Do you want to come up and ask me a few questions completely free of charge? You want to come up here and you don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. Okay. Yes, Jace. Yes, Jace. Hopefully you can come to the, I know it's during your day, but it starts at noon for the Pacific time each day. So maybe you can kind of sneak in on your lunch. If you want to pop up here and ask me any question, I can do a little ask me anything. I'm gonna make the announcement now on the 14th. I'll come on here and do some love reading with y'all. If y'all ain't got no darn Valentine, I'm gonna come on here and do some readings for y'all on Valentine's Day because I ain't got now. Really ain't trying to get down, to be honest with you, but I ain't got down, as they say. Oh well. You coming to the master class? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Kristen, do you want to come up, sweetie? Maybe you don't want to be on the Kristen, you could come to the if you want to come to the master class, or you could book a call with me, okay? And then maybe we could talk. I love my astrology. I love my astrology. Well, guys, I want to thank all of you for being here with me. I hope something that I said today blessed you, and that it motivated you, and that it encourages you. We are all here because we're in this thing called life together. But I will tell you this, you'll call in Oh, you mean you'll book a call down there in the link, Kristen? um, we're in this together. And I love the fact that we're in this together. And I love the fact that I can be here to support you. You could be here to support me because sometimes you guys, honestly, even though I haven't been as consistent as normal as before, my YouTube family really, like, this is where I started. So my YouTube family really means a lot to me. And I can feel your energy even if I can't see you. And I love it. And I thank you for that. And I'm so glad to be able to be with you. Absolutely, Simone. I can't even imagine now, even though every once in a while you'd be like, I can't imagine going back to work. Do you know what what I'm going to do this weekend is I think I'm going to go with my daughter and we're both going to become notaries. It is magic. Oh, here's Kristen. Hey, Miss. Oh, there.
Hi.
She is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, girl. I was about to sign off, child. I was switching to go.
Sorry, I was like on three different devices. Like, how do I get in here? Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. How can I help you, baby? How can I help you, beloved?
All right. Well, I still have a full time job. In fact, I'm here late at my full time job, and I have been doing my astrology life coaching business for less than a year. Haven't had many clients.
Okay.
So I'm just a little like concerned with like how do I stand out from being your typical astrologer. It's something that is gaining more popularity, but just standing out, but still being what people want.
um, okay. Do you have a specialty? Is there a certain group of people or type of energy that you assist with more so than anything else?
Um, I well, yeah, I do have a business degree, so I still like for things to be like I like, but one thing I love to do is changing like people's minds about astrology. The people that are really like strict and non-believers in astrology, I like to pull them into understanding astrology is more than just something woo-woo, but something that is real, and how to kind of help them understand that it is real. It's a part of them. It's their spiritual science. Um, I'm also a data scientist also, so I like to add in the scientific part to astrology, but sometimes I don't know if that's, if people are understanding that too much. Sometimes I might be going over their heads a little too much, so maybe I need to go back to the basics, but I don't want to go back to the basics. I want to stand out a bit more, but how do I mix all of that art and science, together, and having people like see that astrology is an amazing thing that we all can benefit from.
So I'm going to ask you to shift your paradigm for just a moment. You're not here to convince anybody. You're just here to be the fabulous you. And when you're the fabulous you, then the people that are ready, right? You ever heard the saying that when the student is ready, the teacher appears? So the signal you're sending out right now is kind of like almost adversarial
Mm-hmm.
because you're like, I'm going to change your mind.
Yeah.
No, honey. You just be the fabulous you and attract those people in because you're shining your light. Do you understand? Now,
Yes.
I'm a techie. Listen, I'm a STEM girl too. I studied biochemistry at Northwestern University back in the late 80s, before there was even a master's program in the science. And had I not got pregnant, I would have been a doctor of biochemistry. But that's a whole nother story we'll tell another day.
Hmm.
But I always knew, because I always walked in my spiritual gifts as well from the young age of 8. And my mama just, a lot of people heard me tell the story. My mama just thought it was just like breathing, that because all of the women in my family all have a prophetic seeing gift.
Hmm.
Okay. So I never understood why there was a separation. And still to this day, I don't. Don't worry about talking over people's heads.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be concerned about that too. But then I'm like, no, 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 no. Because what you're gonna find is people are really drawn to this. Wow, she's just not talking about it. Like she's not sitting here like Miss Cleo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's like serious, and she's not sitting here talking about it from a lot of the old school astrologers. Like what is that? Pam from over Pam. What is her last name? Is it Gregory? I think
Yeah,
from
Pam
over
Gregory. Hmm.
yeah, over in England and stuff. Bless her heart. She the old school astrological. She's got the kind of the glow filter on, but she really don't really be meaning to have a glow filter. But the light, she's all illuminated and stuff like that. And she's full of. I mean, I love her content. I love it, but she's not gonna relate to a here and now, that new energy, that new Aquarius, age of
Hmm.
Aquarius individual, and that construct that we're coming into, where it doesn't, science and esoteric, or really astrology, is the first science. It's the first space science.
Yes.
There is nothing non-scientific about it.
Hmm.
And so the more we understand quantum physics, the more the world understands quantum physics and quantum theory, then they are coming into a realization that everything we've been saying is truth.
Hmm.
And people want to understand it from that perspective.
Hmm.
So go on and be you. And if somebody got a question, they can ask you, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Yeah, adversarial is so correct. And astrology told me that. I went to see my astrologer, and I'm a third decan or decan. I'm from Texas. I say it weird. I'm a third decan Leo, which is a very defensive.
Oh my my. No, baby, I know. Okay, what house though? What house?
That was the second house in, yeah, with whole signs. So,
Okay. And where's your moon?
Sagittarius moon.
That would make you Leo, Virgo. Wait. Leo, Virgo, 6th house moon?
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm. And second house, whole house. The whole house always confuses me. So does that mean that you're a Pisces rising or an Aries rising? Whole
Uh,
house.
I'm a
Oh no,
Cancer.
you're not that either one. I'm sorry, I was thinking my chart. Go ahead.
Yeah, Cancer rising and Pisces midheaven.
So you were destined to do this.
Hmm.
This is your destiny. Also, it's going to be it's your second nature to go to a depth of understanding and a depth of wisdom and knowledge that is far beyond what the current generation, like you're gathering all the wealth of knowledge of eternity and bringing it here.
Yeah, that gets overwhelming for me.
I know, honey.
So I'm like caught in between. Do I want to be like Pam Gregory, or do I want to merge the arts and sciences and make it make sense? And so it gets a little
You
overwhelming.
you merge it because that second house, third deck in Leo is expansive enough to possess it all
Hmm. Hmm.
and then make it palatable so others can possess it as well.
Hmm.
Also, that Sagittarius moon is not going to let you play small. So I don't even know what you're trying for. That's not going to let you. You are meant, right? Your
Hmm.
placements are really honestly, and even the Cancer rising, all of your placements are meant to gather in and to nurture and to teach, and not anything on the surface that's just going to skate on by. No, you got to get down to it. So get down to it and don't, first of all, just be you. And your energy is so not Pam Gregory. You better not do that. If I ever, no, you'll be the youthful, fun, right? You
Hmm.
that
So true.
is just highly intelligent. You be that highly intelligent goddess. You be that Palace Athena strategy. Why I love Athena. I love Athena. I love Isis as well. Um, and I love Palace Athena, of course. But Athena was so many things, right? She possesses not just the warrior goddess, but the strategic goddess and a highly intelligent goddess. She possesses all of that all in one.
Mhm.
So you be her. You know what I'm saying?
Embody Athena energy.
Yes.
Okay.
Embody Athena energy. Isis or Isis, she's the creatrix, right?
Hmm.
So Ma'at was the original creatrix, but Isis again is very much like Athena. In fact, that's where Athena came from, was from Isis in Kemetic spirituality. The Greeks got her from that. So she also, you know, she could be the great mother, but then she also would tear you up, right?
Yeah.
So embody that goddess energy, that all-knowing, right? That you can connect things together that most people would never see fit. Don't dumb that down. Now you're gonna have to explain it, yes, but there's a difference in dumbing it down and explaining.
Yeah.
I got tired because I was trying to be what other people thought I should be. I got tired. Like I was growing on YouTube like leaps and bounds, and I was like, I don't want to do this. It turned out fine,
Hmm.
but I just wouldn't allow myself to be limited. So that's what I would do. Now, as far as the life coaching aspect of things and how to apply that, you may have to present yourself, if this is what you want to do, you may have to present yourself as there are plenty of intuitive life coaches out here. There are a lot of intuitive business coaches out here. There are a lot of, you know, upper mid-level C-suite people that are starting to embrace it. However, we don't always lead with that. So we can introduce astrology once they get in there and we can kind of talk about it. But there would be a different niche and how I would present myself as if I were you as that life coach. But there are plenty of people that are of a caliber and a stature that you would be able to really interact with. And I think you would do very well with. We would just have to position you in the right way. Where are you in California? Where are you? You have a California vibe. Uh oh, she froze.
Oh, I'm in Texas.
You in Texas.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. Oh wow. Okay, that's a whole thing. Simone wants to know, do you have a channel, beloved?
Yes, I do. Kristen Moonrise Astrology.
Let me see if I can find you right fast. Oh, here she is. We're gonna subscribe to you, sister.
Oh, well, thank y'all.
And I'm gonna put your here's Kristen's channel, you guys.
It's just a bit difficult because those really, really popular astrology channels, they kind of all say the same thing and they're not really astrologers, but they've got all of the followers. And I'm like, how do I get my scientific part in there and be just as relatable without sounding like others? But thank you
You're
so much for.
presenting you're presenting relatable right now. What are you talking about?
I still feel like it needs to just get more out there.
You probably do, but you just started.
Hmm.
You just started. I'm also going to suggest that you probably should head to TikTok as
Okay,
well.
I don't have a TikTok, so that would
You need
help.
to get one.
Okay.
It's there's nothing wrong with growing them both at the same time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. The life coaching aspect of things, and again, hopefully that you and I will get a chance to chat a little bit more. But the life coaching aspect of things, we would need to identify a niche. We would need to identify who is it? What do you want to do? What do you want to coach? Like, because life coaching just means so much and then it means nothing,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So that and depending upon how you what you want to do, like long term, if you want to lean more into the astrology or in the life coaching or be a life coach that utilizes astrology, there's a billion different ways you can work with it.
Hmm. Hmm.
A billion different ways.
Okay.
So she said you get confused on the houses. Darling, listen,
I still do too.
you see my behind. I was like, what? I should know better. But
But
yeah,
yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you. I've been subscribed to your channel for a little bit. I've been lurking for a bit before I actually got on here. But I'm glad that you are a STEM background too. That's definitely relatable. Yeah, we're going to put
absolutely.
all that back together. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not
Thank you
ashamed
so
of it
much.
either. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. And I hope to see you this if I can see you this week, it might actually help you the master class. So come on over.
Okay, great. Thanks so much. And congratulations again on 3 years quitting your
Thank you.
job into
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. And
Thank,
congrats.
thank you, dear. Thank you. Okay, honey. We'll see you soon, okay?
All right. Thanks.
Bye. Oh, that's lovely. You all subscribe to Kirsten. She's got some cute stuff here. I do like her I really do like Kirsten, if you're still in the building. I like your thumbnails. I like your thumbnails. I could see you also potentially. Oh, and you're a Sekhmet Reiki practitioner? Girl, oh my God. Okay. All right. Kirsten, you need to book a call with me and talk to me. You need to book a call and talk to me. I see you've got some courses here. We need to talk, baby. There's so much that you already have so much already ready to go. Jupiter and Gemini. Yes, and I understand. Listen, I'm a triple cardinal, so I am all over the place. I am all over the place. So I completely understand that. So I get an idea and it's just there. It's just like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. I'm Aries, the third house Aries, third house moon with Saturn and Chiron in there in the third house. Now that's Placidus, and I'm a seventh house Cancerian sun with all my personal planets basically are in the seventh house, except for the moon. The sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury are all in my seventh house. You took the courses. I just got a link. I just got to the link. Okay, yeah, we need to talk, baby. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. Yeah, Kirsten. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious around these hair parts. But I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget the link to this membership. You guys go on and start your membership. The classes start next week, so get in here. But I'm going to be dropping like videos and stuff within these classes. If you're not sure which level to get into, remember this is all group memberships. If you're not sure which one to get into, book a 15-minute call with me. Also, y'all, come on out the um for the master class. Come on out for the master class as well. Empress, I'll need to reach out to you, or you need to reach out to me. And I'll get you, we'll talk about affiliate, okay, for that. But anyway, come out to the master class this week as well. Empress, you can come too. It's Thursday and Friday from 3 to 4:30 Eastern time each day, 3 to 4:30 Eastern time each day. It's at soul.lightworkeracademy.net. It is called Soulful Specializations. Soulful Specializations. And that one looks like this when you log in. There's actually a video here just explaining a little bit. It's a completely free registration. And we are going to get your niche down. We're going to clarify your niche. We're going to identify, clarify, and then we're going to begin to implement those niches. Okay, so that you will be able to take your unique skills and passions and turn it into a profitable coaching business. All right. And then I will definitely see y'all Wednesday night. I guess we'll do it for the singles. Should we have it a singles night? And I'll be drinking that night. I'll be drinking. I'll be drinking. Hey. I'll be drinking that night. Trust and believe that. On Wednesday. So y'all got to bring y'all drink. Okay, y'all. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Bye, gang.